everyone, welcome back to Yard Sale Adventures. I'm Captain Logan.
And I'm Brandon.
And I'm Jason.
Hey Brandon, how you doing, man?
I'm doing well. Hi, Jason.
Thanks for coming to my yard sale.
No problem.
So usually on Yard Sale Adventures, I show you a bunch of stuff I bought at yard sales. Today I'm having a yard sale, so I felt like, or what I like to refer to as the lawn con, and I decided that it would be disingenuous to have a show called Yard Sale Adventures and not do a little video about my yard sale. This is day 3. I opened on Thursday. Thursday, Brandon.
Yeah.
I've never done a Thursday yard sale before.
I have not been to a yard sale on a Thursday.
Yeah, I hadn't either. And I have seen signs a lot this summer all over the place. We're in a really good neighborhood, a really good area for yard sales. And I keep seeing signs on Thursdays. And I was like, well, maybe I'll open and see what happens. And I was on the fence about it Wednesday night. And I was like, yeah, we'll go ahead and open on Thursday.
Try it out, test the waters.
So I went in and I edited my Craigslist ad and I added Thursday. And we had a big day Thursday. We
awesome.
did really, really well. We did not as well as we did yesterday, but we did really well. And then Friday we got decimated. We just got run over. It was crazy. So we've done really well, and we're kind of out of stuff. I mean, we've got some stuff, but it was really good on Thursday. We had a pretty big sale. I'm liquidating a bunch of comics from when I was on eBay.
Your overflow stock.
Yeah, and people keep coming out here thinking I'm selling my personal collection.
I know, that's hilarious. I've seen a bit of that today, and that's hilarious.
Well, in fact, you were worried about it.
I was, because I didn't know.
And you were like, what are you selling? And I was like, well, I'm selling, I got all those comic boxes. He goes, the comic vault? Well, you're selling the comic vault?
Let me explain exactly why I thought that, because it's an okay story. Basically, you've had those packed away in that back room for so long that I forgot they were there. And I'm only used to seeing the comic vault. I
have used those for a long time for prizes, for live shows and things. I'll pull them out and I'll put them in packages and ship them to people.
Yes.
And it's taken up a lot of space, and I'm ready to get rid of a lot of them. So, yeah.
Let me ask you this, as a thought. When you were still doing the stuff like at the cons, when you were a person at the cons, did you ever think about taking those and selling them alongside some of the other places?
I went to there's a science fiction literature convention I used to do a lot. I haven't been in a couple of years. Conquest. Do you remember Conquest?
I do. I never went, but I remember it.
I was a dealer there one year with Sci-Fi Comics. But that's the farthest. That's the most I've really done. I thought about going as a comic dealer before, but I didn't want it with this stuff. Like, I had some okay stuff, but I just didn't want to compete at a big con with this stuff, because there's just a lot of dealer booths that are better, and frankly, they're too expensive, and I wouldn't make my money back probably.
Understandable.
So usually when I've gone to cons, it's been, and I've talked about this in videos, but it's usually been to kind of just talk about the channel and cover a con for the channel, and sometimes sell other things I've got, like things I made myself,
Like when we did the documentary.
The documentary we did that with, and I had a trivia book last year. I did that.
I did that. And I helped you sell that. That was pretty fun.
That's right. You were there with me for that,
Yeah. Once again, it was the last 2 days of the thing. But
something that that I did not know that I learned this weekend that's really cool is if you put a Craigslist listing for a yard sale up, it also shows up on Garage Sale Finder.
Oh, cool.
I didn't know that.
Sister
I had a bunch of people yesterday, and I had heard of that, but I never looked at it.
I'd never heard of it until just now.
And I had several people, especially collectors, come up to me yesterday and say, we saw your ad on Garage Sale Finder. And I'm like, well, that's a trick, because I
didn't post on
an ad on Garage Sale Finder. But apparently, Craigslist, it jumps over that way. So that's good.
Cool.
I did much, much better because of that. So,
I
made some money that way. It was great.
I wonder how many other things are in on Craigslist that get reposted.
Really makes you wonder. Yeah.
Yeah. Because I've gotten some emails from people that just seemed like they didn't come from Craigslist. Interesting.
Oh yeah, you're right. So maybe that happens with other listings.
Even now I'm gonna go search.
Yeah, I don't know. But anyway, so that was cool. And Thursday, I didn't hear anything about the internet, so I thought that besides people walking by playing Pokemon Go, but I thought that maybe it was just our signs, because we're in a good location.
Oh yeah.
And you know people off. We're in Overland Park, Kansas here, and people just coming off of Metcalf are gonna find us. But then Friday, I heard from, and I had several collectors early, like. I sold 2. We were having a quarter comic sale, and we were selling short boxes for $20, and I sold 2 short boxes before 8 o'clock yesterday.
Wow.
Nice.
But anyway, so this has been a lot of fun. We just thought we'd. I'll show you a little bit of footage of just what it looks like now. It's lame and I should have taken pictures Thursday. I was busy and I didn't even think to. So here's
Well, you got that Hulk tin over there, so that's pretty cool.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
awesome, Brandon. Anyway,
Hulk
so I don't know.
tin.
Well, we had some electronics, we had some DVDs and a few video games and things here and there. But yeah, a lot of people. It's really kind of fun talking to people that aren't into the geeky side of the universe like we are, and getting some perspective, because I'm so immersed in this stuff. I forget sometimes, of course, that there are different pockets of reality when you're looking at culture, and so folks will come by and be like, "Oh, I see you're getting rid of your entire collection."
Yeah. No.
You're like, "Nah, you should see the Batcave, you guys."
And then there's a Batcave. Yeah.
Yeah, and of course, you don't want to be like fanboyish or prudish about it, but you just remind yourself, oh yeah, even this looks impressive sometimes to folks that aren't really into the kind of stuff we're into. So that's fun. So I've had a lot of really fun conversations with people, and I found out like this is a really good way when you're somebody like me that spends all your time, like a lot of your time indoors, and you work from home and you got kids and stuff. It's fun to do a thing like this and bring people to you. And one thing that I discovered that I didn't know is apparently there's I've been missing live auctions, and somebody told me about a live auction that happens monthly in Gardner, and we gotta go. Like, you should come with me. We gotta go.
That would be a lot of fun.
I didn't know about that, so that was exciting.
Yeah, I've never been anything like that, but I've certainly heard about them, and there's a lot of places that do live auctions, like especially storage units and things.
Yeah.
My goodness.
But anyway, so I just thought we'd do a quick yard sale adventures and tell you how our weekend has been. This is the best yard sale I've ever had, and I've done a few. And some of you guys know I've been in the junk business in the past and stuff, and this is always nostalgic for me, kind of coming back to it a little bit. If I thought I could do it, Brandon, I would open a store.
I know. You and I have talked at length about it.
But anyway, well, folks, thanks a lot for watching. We sure appreciate it. And hey, Jason, have you had a good time?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah? What is your favorite thing about having a yard sale?
I like to sell sodas.
You like to sell the sodas?
Mm-hmm.
Jason's been selling the sodas.
Yep.
Thanks,
Our
buddy.
soda salesman.
Thanks a lot for watching. We sure appreciate it. I'll see you with some more videos here pretty soon. We are having a brand new episode tonight of Geeks Not Nerds Live, so be sure to be there for that. So here's a little addendum to the video. I thought we were done, but I did something today that I've never done before, which is I ended up buying comics at my own yard sale.
Yep.
Somebody came in this morning and asked if I buy comics, and I said, yeah, I still collect. And he had a box of stuff from when he was a kid. He claimed he had some Silver Age and Golden Age stuff, and he was mostly Silver Age to bronze, but anyway. And he says, well, I'll bring it after lunch, and so he comes around noon, and he brings this long box, and he ended up having a bunch of issues that I needed to gap fill for early 70s Spider-Man. So I've got, it'd be hard to show you all of this, but so I bought these from him, and I got a pretty good deal on these. I bought 20 Early Amazing, including 101, which is it's a major Morpheus issue. I can't remember, or Morpheus. I can't remember if this is the first appearance of Morbius or if it's right after that. But anyway,
Spider-Man is Neo.
This is probably the coolest find except for condition, but then the rest of this is in really good shape, mostly very good to fine, a lot of fine, some even very fine. And in fact, a couple of things here that I had already that I bought because they looked way better than yours,
copies.
Yeah. And then I got some gap fills for some 70s Daredevil that I was missing, Frank Miller era. But anyway, that was really exciting, Brandon.
Absolutely. When he came back and I was sitting outside manning the sale for you, he comes up and he goes, "Yeah, there was another guy out here earlier," and I was like, "Yeah." He's like, "I was here earlier and I talked to him about comics ago." Yes, he told me. Let me go grab him for you, and the rest is that.
So,
and
Jason,
then the pizza arrived.
Jason, have you read any Spider-Man this early?
No.
Check these covers out. Isn't that pretty?
Oh, yeah.
They do have a good look to them. Just the way things were printed back in the day and how they
Who
held
was
up.
drawing right then? Because I don't want to get this wrong in case Dan Torrey is watching. That is okay. So this is during the Len Wein run, and this is Ross Andrew. Okay, cool. So anyway, that's all I wanted to mention. But I ended up spending about half the money I earned this weekend on comics.
Yeah.
At my own yard sale. All right. Thanks again for watching, folks. Appreciate it.